Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network once again presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 2016 season is on the air. We are still coming from COVID Central, so you can see I have a mask on my face, although I don't think you guys can get this from the internet. But then again, stranger things have happened. Today's date is August 5th, 2016. We are at the Juice Box, Maid Park, for a big American League West matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. The Rangers come into this game a record of 58-51. They lead the division. The Houston Astros, a bit of a slump lately in FastScore. They're now 55-53. And they are right now in third place in the division, a game and a half back of the Mariners. The Mariners are in second at this moment. Remember, top two teams each division will be in the postseason. Of course, must have a winning record. So this is a big matchup between the Rangers and the Astros. So hopefully we have a good game tonight. Thomas Bartlett and Jeremy Brooks and DB join us here at Minute Maid Park. The Astros historically won this game. They shut the Rangers out 5-0. The Astros had 9 hits and no errors. The Rangers had 3 hits and an error. But so far, Inside Pitch has been switching the rules a little bit. So we've had a couple of already some ahistorical results. So who knows what will happen tonight. As I said, the trading deadline passed a few days ago. So be prepared to see players on different teams now. Woodman 564, Clee Baseball Fan, and Vita Productions now join us here at Minute Maid Park. I am still feeling meh. It's like every day I wake up, I feel like I don't get worse, but I feel like I don't get better. So right now I'm at a stalemate with COVID at the moment. So it looks like I won't be getting back to work this week either. And trust me, I'm losing money per day. Hopefully we'll see what happens. I will take a home test tomorrow and see if there's been any improvement. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. Chuck Rawlings and Steeler Fan join us here at Minute Maid Park. I knew Matt would not miss an Astros game. This is my second time with COVID, Woodman. I hope there is not a third. So we will see what happens tonight, but I thank you all for your well wishes. We're still going to play some baseball tonight, so let's get started. Starting pitcher for the Houston Astros tonight is Dallas Keuchel. First time we've seen him. 9 wins, 12 losses, a 4.55 ERA, 144 strikeouts, and 47 walks in 2016. We are at Minute Maid Park. Minute Maid Park adds 4 to strikeouts, subtracts 1 from walks, a 240 batting average, and 171 home runs. I'm going to say this was a neutral park, slightly favoring pitchers in this case for 2016. But we'll see what happens tonight. So let's get right to it. A big game between the Rangers and the Astros. Astros in third, trying to get closer to the Mariners for second. Rangers trying to hold on to first in the division. Every game here is even more important than ever. Top of the first. Leading off for the Rangers will be the right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo. 242 average, 7 homers, 17 RBIs in 16. We're going to use blue, white, and orange dice. Astros are the home team. The fans here at Minute Maid Park know this is a big game. Not just a big game, but a big game on the board as well. For those of you wondering, the Astros are 0-3 on the board. They have not won a game in Inside Pitch yet. The Rangers are 2-0. They have not lost a game yet. Remember, and that is huge because right now, if the Astros have a tiebreaker, they will lose it, depending, of course, who they tie with. Right now, the Mariners, they are 4-0 on the board. They have not lost. Let's see what happens tonight, though. Keuchel, 6-4, wild pitch, ball 1. Keuchel again, 4-4, strikeout, 16, and that is, believe it or not, going to be too high. Choo, 1-4, and that's a pop out to second base. And Jose Altuve will come under that and grab it for the out. Next up will be the center fielder, Ian Desmond. 285 average, 22 homers, 86 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. That is a great season. Keuchel, 2.6. That is a blank. Desmond, 2.1. Fly out to right field. And George Springer will get close to the line, but he'll get it for 2 outs. Next batter will be the Texas designated hitter, Carlos Beltran. 295 average, 29 homers, 93 RBIs. Beltran started the year with the New York Yankees. He is now on the Rangers for the rest of the year. Keuchel will go ahead and pitch. Keuchel, 4-1, strikeout 3. He'll get Beltran, and that is the first strikeout for Keuchel. And 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Will go to the bottom of the first as Brian B. joins us here at Minute Maid Park. Beltran, you still say, will eventually get in the Hall despite the Astros scandal. I think he probably will too. Does he have Hall of Fame numbers? Yes. I really don't have an issue with putting Carlos Beltran in the Hall. The Astros issue is going to hold him back a little while, but I think he will get in. Question is, Carlos Beltran, what cap does he wear? Does he wear a Royals cap? Does he wear a Mets cap? Does he wear an Astros cap? I don't know what he'll be wearing if he gets in there. Starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers tonight, Martin Perez, 10 wins, 11 losses, a 4.39 ERA, 103 strikeouts and 76 walks in 16. Now let's see what the Astros goes ahead here. Brad Church joins us here at Minute Maid Park. Yes, I remember when Beltran was the manager for the week. I am aware of that. Like I said, his best stats really were with the Mets. But because maybe he felt the Mets did him wrong with the management and then the firing, he may choose a Royals cap, and I would not be surprised if he did. Leading off for the Astros will be the right fielder, George Springer. 261 average, 29 homers, 82 RBIs. He played in every single game for the Astros that year. Perez with the pitch. 1-3 against a righty. That is a home run result against a lefty. Springer needs an 18. That's an 11, and that's gone. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Home run, George Springer. So George Springer goes ahead and belts a solo bomb to start the game off for the Astros, 1-0. I'm pretty sure some trash cans were banging. I thought I heard some trash cans banging in the background, but I may not be too sure. There might have been something else. Maybe that's the COVID. Maybe Steeler fan could tell me if that was trash cans or COVID. I don't know. Next batter for the Astros will be the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Our first look at him actually this season. We didn't get to see him yet. He was not on the roster until recently. 264 average, 8 homers, 34 RBIs. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 5-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Bregman, 6-4. That's a fly out the left field. And Delino DeShields will come and get that for out number 1. As Section 1933 cheers, by the way, for the home run. Next batter is the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Is he still walking a Hall of Fame path, even though for the crap in 2017? I don't know, but he is still one of the better players in baseball. And he had an awesome year in 16. 338 average, 24 homers, 96 RBIs. He only missed one game that year. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 4-6. Home run chance. Righty, 1-5. The 6 is too high. Altuve, 1-4, but he does get a base hit. He'll slap it into center field. And Altuve will get to first on his with a single. That'll bring up the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Boy, did the Mets dodge a bullet with him. But he had a good year in 16. 274 average, 20 homers, 96 RBIs for the Astros that year. Scooney 007 joins us here at Minute Maid Park. Strategy roll, nothing on the 18. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 4-1, walk plus, and that will be ball 4, and he'll go ahead and walk Correa. So now runners at first and second as the Astros looking to get some runs here early. And now we'll see the catcher, Evan Gattis, 251 average, 32 homers, 72 RBIs. Infield is still a double play depth. And nothing on the 15. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 1-2, strikeout 11, and he will get Gattis. Struck him out. Called strike 3 on Gattis. That'll be the first strikeout for Perez. 2 down. Against lefties, Gattis is an 8, but +4 will make him a 12, as Minute Maid Park severely adds to strikeouts. 2 away, and that'll bring up the Houston designated hitter, Tyler White. Don't know much about him. 217 average, 8 homers, 28 RBIs in 16. Runners at first and second. Anything on the strat? The 19 says no. Perez watching the LLWS Classic. Awesome. That is great. Perez, 3-2 against the righty. It's a blank. White, 6-5, and that is a fly out to right field. And Shin-Soo Choo will come to that, and he'll make the catch. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk, and the Astros have a quick 1-0 lead here on a solo bomb by George Springer. But as much as I kid around with the Astros, with the 2017 World Series title and the trash cans and all of that and the buzzers and all of that, you know what? You still had to play the games. You still had to beat the other team. So they want to put an asterisk to that. I just don't think. I just say the Astros won the 2017 World Series, and I just leave it at that. Leading off for the Rangers will be the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Absolutely. 300 average, 32 homers, 104 RBIs. Beltre with over 3,000 hits. Dang straight he goes in on his first ballot. Keuchel, 2-4, strikeout 10. That's just going to miss. Beltre, 3-1. It's a fly out to left field. And Jake Marisnick will get over there and make the play. Robert All, Reds All, rookie infield took the field together. Noelvi Marte, De La Cruz, McLean, and Encarnacion. Hey, like I said, you should be excited if you're a Reds fan. And, as far as the Reds really didn't make any moves at the trading deadline. You know what? They didn't have to. Nobody had this team where it is at this moment. Why mess with the chemistry? Just leave the team alone. And, hey, Reds could be very interesting if they can get into that postseason. Next up for the Rangers will be second baseman Rougned Odor, 271 average, 33 homers, 88 RBIs. Sounds pretty good to me. That's a good year. Keuchel, 5-1, strikeout. The 19 will miss. Odor, 5-5. That's a fly out to left field. And once again, Marisnick will get there, 2 down. Next up for the Rangers will be Ryan Rua. He is at first base for this game tonight. 258 average, 8 homers, 22 RBIs. Keuchel will go ahead and pitch. Keuchel, 1-3, strikeout 12. He'll get Rua easily on that. That'll be a called strike 3 on Rua, and the inning is over. Second strikeout for Keuchel. And 3 up and 3 down go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Rua's from Northeast Ohio, so go Ryan Rua. Okay. Leading off for the Astros will be the first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez. 254 average, 13 homers, 51 RBIs. Perez, he'll go ahead and pitch. Perez, 3-6, range play. Gonzalez, 1-5, fly ball, right field, head to Choo. Shin-Soo Choo's range is a 3. He'll make the catch. Out number 1. Nice play by Choo out there. And he'll go ahead and make the out there near the line. Next up will be center fielder Carlos Gomez. 231 average, 13 homers, 53 RBI. Martin Perez, he'll go ahead and pitch. Perez, 3-5, strikeout 20. That just misses. Gomez, 1-5. That'll be a fly out to left field. And Delino DeShields will range in a couple of steps, 2 down. Next up will be Jake Marisnick. He is in left field for this game. 209 average, 5 homers, 21 RBIs in 16. I always thought Marisnick was going to be a little better than he was, especially when he started his career with the Marlins. Perez, 1-3 against the righty. Home run result against the lefty. Marisnick needs a 7. The 11 is too high. Marisnick, 4-5. Instead, he hits a deep fly ball to right field. Shin-Soo Keuchel going back. He's at the track. He's going to be a little short of the wall. He will make the catch. So 1-2-3 inning for Perez. 1-0 Stros after 2. Stros have not won a game on the board yet. They are 0-3 on the board. They need to win. They got to get some wins. The board rating, the board record is the number 1 tiebreaker. As I'm not doing any more game 163s, which makes the inside pitch game that they play even more important. Leading off for the Rangers will be the shortstop, Elvis Andrus, 302 average, 8 homers, 69 RBIs in 16. Elvis, don't be cruel, Andrus. Keuchel, 6'5", strikeout 6, and he'll get Andrus easily there. And that'll be strikeout number 3 for Keuchel as Elvis has left the building. Next bat will be the catcher, Robinson Chirinos, 224 average, 9 homers, 20 RBIs in 16. Only played in a little bit less than half the games for the Rangers. Separating 1970 inside pitch season cards. Oh, 1970. Pretty good year. Keuchel, 3-2 against the righty. Home run result against the lefty. Chirinos needs a 14. That's a 4, and that's pretty much gone. Kaboom! That ball is high, that ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Home run, Robinson Chirinos. This game is tied. So Chirinos will go ahead and get a home run and tie this game up at 1. A solo bomb by Chirinos. He had 9 of them, and he'll go ahead and get the bomb there. And now next batter will be Delino DeShields. I believe he is the son of Delino DeShields, although he didn't put the junior on the card, but he don't have to. 209 average, 4 homers, 13 RBIs in 16. His kid, not as good as his dad, though. Keuchel with the pitch. Keuchel, 1-3, strikeout 11. He'll get DeShields, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 4 for Keuchel, 2 down. That, by the way, was the first hit of the game for the Rangers. And now the batter is HOU, and he's 0 for 1. Tied at 1, top of the 3rd. Keuchel, 5-6, wild pitch, ball 1. Keuchel, 5-1, strikeout 1, and he easily gets HOU on that. And that's going to be the 5th strikeout for Keuchel, and that'll retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Robinson Chirinos. We got a tie game going into the bottom of inning 3. As Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Minute Maid Park. So our payoff pitch was coming out with 1976 soon. That is true. According to the message boards, I believe 76 is the next season that historical season that Joe Bryan is doing. And that should be a big seller. Lots of 76 fans out there. Of course, I don't have to do 1976 because, well, I've already done it. That was the 3rd season I'd done on the network. And I'm very happy how that season turned out. I'm happy all the way every season's turned out. George Springer will lead off for the Stros. He hit a bomb his first time up. Bottom of the 3rd, tied at 1. Perez, 6-4. That's at the park. Minute Maid, 2-3. And that is a ground out to short. It'll be handled by Elvis Andrus and tossed over. 1 out. Next batter is Bregman. Bregman is 0 for 1. Perez, he will pitch. 1-5. Pitcher result. The 14 is high. Bregman, 6-6. That's a ground ball hit to third base. And Beldre will handle that with no trouble. Now Altuve. Altuve got a base hit his first time up. Perez with the pitch. 1-5. That's a pitcher result. The 4 is high. Altuve. 5-1, and that's a single. It'll be into left field. It'll be a base hit. And Altuve gets his second hit of the ball game. And that will keep the inning alive for Correa. And Correa walked his first time up. Altuve did have 30 stolen bases. And that is a 20. Martin Perez does have a balk rating. But he won't balk, barely. Wow, it's a 3. A 1-2, he would have balked. That is a 3, and Perez does not balk. He calls timeout before he decides to pitch. Now Perez will go ahead and pitch to Correa. Perez, 4-1. That's a walk plus, and that'll be ball 4. And now runners at first and second for the Astros. Second time Correa has walked. Second walk issued by Perez. Here's Gaddis. Gaddis is 0 for 1. Still 2 outs, bottom of the third. Anything on Strat? 12 says no. Perez, he will go ahead and he will pitch. Doug Hunt joins us here at the Juice Box. Perez, 3-4, range play. Gaddis, 3-6. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Andrus. Not that good. His range is a 2. And it's a 4. It'll get past him, and that will be a base hit. Altuve, he'll have the speed. He will come around from second, and he will score. Correa, he will hold at second base. Gaddis will hold at first, and the Astros retake the lead. It's 2-1. Stadium cheers. Yay! As Baseball Demo says, the Philadelphia Phillies take on the Houston Astros. Oh, we got an Astros doubleheader. Well, I know Steeler fan don't want to miss that, as he wants to see his Rangers in the Astros, and then I'm sure he wants to go over to 1993 and see those Phillies and his Astros. So an Astros doubleheader tonight. How about that? One is at Minute Maid Park. The other is in the Astrodome. Next batter will be White. White is 0 for 1. Now 2-1 Stros. Strategy. And that's a 20 again. Perez. Nope, he won't balk. He'll pitch. Perez, 6-5. And that's a strikeout. That 14. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. And that is strikeout number 2 for Perez. But 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. And the Stros have a 2-1 lead. Bench, by the way, commits rare error scoring early Dodger run. Oh, okay. Will John, I am not a Kruk be on the lineup? Oh, probably. Let's see. 1993 Phillies? Could be. Top of the 4th. Leading off for the Rangers will be Ian Desmond, and he's 0 for 1. So 2-1 now favor of the Stros in this very important game here. Keuchel, 4-5. Error on a throw. Desmond, 2-1. That'll be a fly out to right. And George Springer will come in and grab it. 1 out. Next batter is Beltran. Beltran is 0 for 1. Keuchel, he'll go ahead and pitch. 1-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Beltran, 3-2. That ball is hit to left. That's a power hit to left. That's an 11. And against the lefty, that will be a double for Beltran. So he goes ahead and helps his new Texas teammates with a double and gets to second base. Double to left. Marisnik will go ahead to the wall and throw that in there. So you go from Carlos Beltran to Adrian Beltre right after each other. That's a powerful duo right there. Beltre is 0 for 1. Beltran on at second. Anything on the strat? And the answer is no. Beltran will stay where he is. Keuchel will go ahead and pitch. Keuchel, 4-1. Strikeout 15. That's going to miss. Beltre, 1-3. And he pumped it up to short. And Correa is going to have plenty of room. and Beltran's just going to stay on that bag for the second out. Next up is Odor, and he's 0 for 1. Anything on the strat? 17 says no. Keuchel, he'll go ahead and pitch. Keuchel, 2-4, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, strikeout. That's your inning, and the side is retired. That is strikeout number 6 for Keuchel. No runs and a hit. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. As the Astros trying to stay, they are right now in 3rd, a game and a half back of the Mariners in the AL West. You must be in the top 2 to make the postseason. Marwin Gonzalez leads off for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. 2-1 Stros here. Perez, 1-3 against the switch right. That's a home run result against the lefty. Gonzalez needs an 8. The 13 is too high. Gonzalez, 1-4, and instead he gets over the ball and chops it to first. And Ryan Rua will take it himself. Bad pitch by Perez, but Gonzalez just got over it. Here's Gomez. Gomez 0 for 1. Perez with the pitch. 4-3 against the righty. Blank. Gomez, 6-4. Base hit. Hits one into left field. And that will be a single for him. And now with Gomez on at first, Marisnik is next. He's 0 for 1. Infield a double play. Gomez had 18 stolen bases. That is a 4. He gets the steal sign. 16 minus 1 is 15. Chirinos is 0 arm. A 1-15 for Gomez to steal. Yeah, we'll do it. Off he goes. And he will be safe. Gomez will steal second base. So a stolen base for Gomez. And that takes away the double play. So now a run at scoring position. And nothing on the 6. Gomez will stay at second. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 1-6 against the righty. Blank. Marisnik, 5-5. And Marisnik will come through. That's going to be smacked into right field. And that's going to be a double. Gomez will come around, and he will score. Marisnik will hold at second base. It's 3-1 Astros. Stadium cheers. Yay! So section 1933, I'm sure, will cheer as well. And it's now 3-1 Stros. RBI double by Marisnik. Here's Springer. He's 1 for 2. He has a bomb in the game. Strategy. That is a 20. Perez once again tries to make a move, and he decides to call timeout, and he will not deal with Marisnik on at second, and now he'll concentrate on Springer. 3-1 Astros, bottom of inning 4. Perez, 2-1, error on a throw. Springer, 1-1. That ball is hit to center field against the lefty. That is a 6. And that's going to be a double for George Springer. There won't be a throwing error because Marisnik's automatically come around and he will score. Springer will wind up at second base. It's 4-1 Astros. Stadium cheers. Yay! Now some action going on in the Texas bullpen. As now a single and 2 straight doubles. And now the batter is Bregman. 4-1 Astros now. And Bregman is 0 for 2. Anything on the strat? The answer is no. Perez will pitch to Bregman. Now a 4-1 Astros lead. The Astros historically won this game 5-0. Perez, 5-6, strikeout. The 11 will get Bregman. And that's strikeout number 3 for Perez, 2 down. And now the very dangerous Altuve. He's got 2 for 2. He's 2 singles. Springer on at second, and he'll stay at second. Perez, 6-5, strikeout 17. That will miss. Altuve, 3-3, and that is a ground ball to short. And that'll be handled by Andrus. He's got it, and he'll toss it over and retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits and a stolen base for the Astros. A 4-1 lead here after 4. Top of the fifth. And leading off for the Rangers will be Ryan Rua, and he's 0 for 1. Keuchel pitching a gem. He gave up a home run, yes, to Chirinos. He's one run on 2 hits. So right now, Keuchel doing a pretty good job. Keuchel, 2-4, strikeout 10, swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll be strikeout number 7 for Keuchel. He's dealing the night. And now here's Elvis. Andrus is 0 for 1. Keuchel with the pitch. 3-6, possible error. Andrus, 2-4, and that's a single into right field. It'll be a base hit. George Springer has an error rating of 1, and there's a 1. He's going to make an error out there. Springer is going to misplay the ball. That will automatically put Andrus at second base. Springer has a -1 arm, a 1-3. Andrus will take third, but he won't. He'll hold at second base as Springer gets that ball in fast on the error. And that will be a single and an E9. First error on the Astros in the game. They did not have any errors historically. That's a single and an error, and Andrus winds up on second base. And now the batter is Chirinos. Chirinos hit a bomb his first time up. A chance here now for the Rangers to maybe get some runs. Still 1 out in the top of the 5th. Strategy roll, nothing on the 18. Chirinos is not bunting. Keuchel will pitch. Keuchel, 6-4. Wild pitch, ball 1. The 20 is high. Keuchel again. 2-3. Strikeout. That 6 will get Chirinos. Struck him out, and that is strikeout number 8 for Keuchel. 2 down. Keuchel hoping not to give up anything even with the error. The batter now is DeShields. He's 0 for 1. Andrus stays at second. Keuchel looking on at DeShields. Fans here at the juice box hoping for a good pitch. Keuchel, 1-6, range play. DeShields, 5-3. That's a fly ball hit to center field. Going after it is Carlos Gomez. His range is a 2, and he won't get it. And that's going to be a base hit for DeShields. Andrus, base running 5 with 2 outs. A single to center +2 makes him a 7. There's no way they're going to get him. He will come around. He will score. It's 4-2. So DeShields goes ahead and hits it out of the way of Gomez, and the Rangers will get one back on an RBI single by DeShields. And now the batter is HOU. You love Chirinos, especially the honey nut ones. Ugh. Why did I have a feeling that was coming? I'm surprised. I'm surprised Chuck Rawlings came up with that one before baseball with the demos. You know what, Chuck? Because you came up with it, I won't give you the block dragon. If David Baseball Demos came up with it, I would have given him the block dragon. I know I'm playing favorites. HOU is 0 for 2. Runner at first base. Now a 4-2 ball game as the Rangers trying to get back into this. Nothing on the strat. Keuchel will pitch. Keuchel, 3-6. Possible error. HOU, 4-6. That's a base hit to center field for HOU. It'll be a single. Center fielder is Gomez. His error rating is a 1. That's a 10. He won't make an error. It'll be normal base runner advancement. With 2 outs, DeShields is a base runner 5. And it's hit to center, so -1, so a 1-4. DeShields will get to third, and he will. He's got good speed. He'll make it to third base, and the inning continues. So a single by HOU. Now runners at the corners, and here comes Desmond. Desmond very capable of getting in runs. He had 86 RBIs in 16. He is 0 for 2 tonight. You're reformed. It wasn't me. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't you. So now 4-2. Runners at the corners are going to go talk to Keuchel on the mound, and suddenly he's having some issues here. Of course, the error didn't help much. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4, is it? Nope, nothing happening there. And they'll have normal pitch. Keuchel, 2 outs, top of the 5th, now 4-2. Keuchel with the pitch. Keuchel, 4-2. Strikeout 10, and he got him. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. And the inning will come to an end. 9th strikeout for Keuchel, but a run in. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error. It's now a 4-2 ball game here as we go to the bottom of inning 5. Leading off for the Astros will be Carlos Correa. He walked twice. Perez, they're going to let him pitch. He still has 5 batters left, and Keuchel has 7. Perez with the pitch. Perez, 2-2, strikeout. He'll get Correa easily on that, and that is strikeout number 4 for Perez. 1 down. Next batter is Gaddis. Gaddis is 1 for 2, had a single his last time up. Perez with the pitch. 2-3. That's a walk plus, and that's 17. Nope, that's not going to walk him. Gaddis would be against the lefty. 6 minus 1 is 5, plus 10 is 15. That's a 17. He didn't walk him. Gaddis, 2-4, but it doesn't matter, though, because against the lefty, it's a base hit past second, and he gets on base the easy way. So a single for Gaddis, even though he doesn't walk, but he'll get to first base. And now the batter is White. White is 0 for 2. Infield double play. Strategy. Gaddis will stay where he is. That one's already been used there, Brian B. You're a little bit behind by at least several games. Perez with the pitch. Perez, 5-5 against the righty. It's a blank. White, 6-5. And that is a fly out to right field. And Shin-Soo Choo will get it. 2-0 out. Next batter is Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 2. 4-2 Astros. Anything on the strat? The 6 says no. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 2-4 against the switch right. That's a blank. Gonzalez, 2-4. That's a ground ball hit to third. Handled easily by Beltre. And he's going to go the short way to second to get Gaddis. And that'll retire the side. No runs in a hit for the Astros. 4-2, though, in favor of them after 5 innings of play. Top of inning number 6. Keuchel will stay on the mound. Leading off for the Rangers will be Carlos Beltran, and he got a double his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Keuchel, he will pitch. 6-1, strikeout 11, and he got him. Called strike 3 on Beltran, and that is the 10th strikeout for Keuchel tonight. So 1 away, and now the batter is Beltre. Beltre's 0 for 2. Keuchel with the deal. Keuchel, 5-6, wild pitch, ball 1. 1-1, walk 4. Yep, that's ball 4. He'll walk Beltre, and Beltre will trot to first. Brings the tying run to the plate in Odor, and Odor is 0 for 2. Infield is at double play. May have to join Puns Anonymous. Is there such a cult? Organization? Nothing happening on the 11. Keuchel with the pitch. Keuchel, 1-2, strikeout 8, and that is the 11th strikeout for Keuchel. He is doing it tonight on the mound. He is throwing some nasty heat. And now Rua. Rua's 0 for 2. Strategy, nothing on the 11. Beltre stays at first. Keuchel goes ahead and gets set and deals. Keuchel, 1-3, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, strikeout, and the inning is over. He struck out the side. Nothing across except a walk. That was the 12th strikeout for Keuchel, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning here. Leading off for the Astros will be Carlos Gomez, and he is 1 for 2. He has a single his last time up. Perez can pitch to one more batter before he tires. Uh, hmm. Sixth inning. You got what here? 3 righties coming up. I think that'll be it for him. That'll be it for Martin Perez. The Rangers are going to go to the bullpen. And let's see who they're going to bring out to pitch. And coming on to pitch for the Rangers will be Jeremy Jeffress. 3 wins, 2 losses, 27 saves, a 2.33 ERA. He's not the closer of tonight's game. Jeffress was on the Milwaukee Brewers earlier in the season. He was now traded to the Rangers. So Jeffress will now come on to pitch for the Rangers here in the bottom of the 6th. Jeffress will pitch. Jeffress, 2-4. Against a righty, walk plus, and that 15 will walk him. So he goes ahead and walks Gomez to start his trip here as a member of the Rangers now. And now the batter is Marisnik. And Marisnik is 1 for 2. Infield is at double play depth. Gomez had 18 stolen bases, and he's not going anywhere here. Jeffress will go ahead and pitch. Jeffress, 5-4, error on a throw. Marisnik, 2-4, and against the righty, that's a fly out to center field. And Desmond will come in, and he will make the play for the first out. There won't be a throwing error. Next up is Springer. Springer having a good night, 2 for 3, a home run and a double. Strategy roll, nothing on the 10. Gomez will stay where he is. Jeffress getting his first look here now as a member of the Rangers. Jeffress with the deal. Jeffress 4-3, strikeout 10. He got Springer. And that is a big K for Jeffress, 2 away. He did have 42 strikeouts in 2016 as a reliever. Now the batter is Bregman. Bregman is 0 for 3. Anything on the strat? The 13 says no. Gomez on it first. Jeffress trying to pitch a good inning here for the Rangers in the bottom of the 6th. Jeffress with the pitch. Jeffress, 6-2. Against the righty, walk plus, and that 8 will be ball 4 easily. And now runners at first and second. And now the batter is Altuve. And Jeffress is tired, but they're going to say, I can get him out. So they're going to go ahead and try to get him out. So Jeffress will pitch to Altuve here. Gomez on at second. Bregman on at first. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Astros threatening. Jeffress will set up with the pitch. Nothing on the strat. Jeffress. 4-4. Strikeout 6. He got him. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. And that will end the inning. Nice job by Jeffress. Nothing across except a couple of walks. And that is it. And that's all they get. It remains 4-2 Astros after 6. We'll go to the top of the 7th inning here. Keuchel is going to stay on the mound. He can pitch to 3 more before tiring. Elvis Andrus leads off for the Rangers. He's 1 for 2. He has a single here. 4-2 ball game. David Vega joins us here at Minute Maid Park. Keuchel with the pitch. 3-5, error on a grounder. Andrus, 1-5. That's a smack double into left field. Left fielder is Marisnik. His error rating is a 0. He won't make an error out there. He'll throw it in, and Andrus is on second base. So leadoff double by the Rangers. And now the batter is Chirinos. He has a bomb in this game. He's 1 for 2. And they are going to... They are... 7th inning? Yeah. Robinson Chirinos, even though he hit the home run, he will come out. Rangers are going to go to the bench, and they're going to go ahead and bring in Jonathan LaCroix, another trade from the Milwaukee Brewers, 292 average, 24 homers, 81 RBIs. LaCroix, who started with the Brewers, now on the Rangers for the rest of the year, he will take over at catcher. So timeout for LaCroix to go ahead and get in there. He is a little better at the position. So Jonathan LaCroix will now take over at catcher. And 4-5 -1. And he will pinch hit. So runner at second base. Nobody out here. Top of the 7th, 4-2. Andrus, they'll go ahead, set up at second base. Keuchel, he will pitch to LaCroix. Strategy roll, nothing. Keuchel, 6-3, range play. LaCroix, 1-2. That's a ground ball to short. The infield is back. That's hit to Correa. His range is a 3. That's a 3. He'll make it. He'll toss it over for the out. And Andrus, he will move to third. So LaCroix will take over now at behind the plate. Here's DeShields. DeShields is 1-for-2. Question is, do the Rangers want to make another move? DeShields is where he is in left field. And I think not yet. They're going to let DeShields back. Save it for another time. Andrus on at third. Keuchel will go ahead and pitch to DeShields. 1 out. The infield is now going to come in as Bob's Tabletop Sports joins us here at Minute Maid Park. Keuchel, strategy roll, nothing on the 4. Andrus will stay right where he is. Keuchel with the pitch. Keuchel, 3-1, strikeout, the 18. That just missed. DeShields, 5-4, and he pumped it up to shortstop. And getting under that is going to be Correa, out number 2. And Andrus stays where he is. 2 away. Now the batter is HOU. Keuchel is tired, but they're going to say he can finish this inning out. So he will pitch to HOU. Andrus on at third. 2 outs now. Top of the 7th. Strategy. And nothing on the 3. Andrus will stay where he is. Keuchel had a great night. He's got 12 strikeouts. Can he get 13? Keuchel, 6-6 against a lefty. That's a blank. HOU, 4-5. It's a fly out to right field. And Springer is going to go ahead and get to that. And that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Rangers as they are unable to bring in any runs on that one. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. For those of you who have never had COVID yet, please don't get it. And for those of you who have had COVID, you guys know how I feel. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be tomorrow night. It will be August 8th. And I've been switching baseball games all over the place because I really want to present as many different teams as possible and try not to repeat teams once every other day. So I went ahead and made another switch. We are going to stay in the American League, however, for tomorrow night. But instead, here at Minute Maid Park, we're going to go to Safeco. And I know Chuck Rawlings won't miss tomorrow night as the Detroit Tigers will take on the Seattle Mariners. Michael Fulmer will go for the Tigers, and Hisashi Iwakuma will go for the Mariners. It's a very important game for both teams. Tigers, right now they are trailing the Indians by a lot. There's no way they're going to catch Cleveland. But the Tigers right now are 6 wins ahead of Kansas City for second, and Detroit just needs to stay above 500. The Mariners right now are in second place, a game and a half ahead of Houston So it's a big game tomorrow night. The Tigers and the Mariners at Safeco Field. A big matchup in the AL West. That'll be tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. Carlos Correa will lead off for the Astros here in the bottom of the seventh. He is 0 for 1. He's walked twice. 3 straight righties coming up for the Astros. Rangers will go to the bullpen. And they are going to stick with a righty here. And it is coming on to pitch for the Rangers will be Matt Bush. 7 wins, 2 losses, a save, a 2.48 ERA, 61 Ks, 14 walks. And there is nothing wrong with that. As Matt Bush will be the third Ranger pitcher. And we'll see how long he can go. Ranger bullpen is not bad, especially adding Jeremy Jeffress. The Ranger bullpen actually got better. Correa will lead off here, bottom of the seventh. Bush, 1-6, wild pitch, ball 1. Bush again, 3-4, error on a grounder. Correa, 2-1, and against the righty, that's going to be a double into right field. He smacks a double to right. Chu has an error rating of 6. That's an 18. He won't make an error. He'll hold at second base. Leadoff double by Correa. As he gets that off of Bush, now the batter is Gaddis. And Gaddis is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Infield is still back. Strategy rolls are still on. And nothing on the 19. Gaddis will swing away. Correa on at second. Bush will go ahead and pitch. Bush, 2-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Gaddis, 2-1. And that's a fly out to left field. And DeShields will get to that one. He will make the catch. Correa will, that's a fly out to left field. Yep, Correa will automatically stay at second base. He will not go. Reason is because a left fielder, just a fly out to left field with a runner on second is a -3. That automatically makes Correa a 0. And even if the outfielder arm will put him in a 1, I automatically, that's a house rule of mine. If it's a 0 without even putting in the outfielder arm, I will not send the runner. White is the next batter. And let's see, he is 0 for 3. 1 out. Anything on Strat? And the answer is 3, and that is a no. Correa will go ahead and pitch. I like a good salmon, by the way, Chuck. 2-2, and of course, as a Jew, of course, all Jews are supposed to love salmon. 2-2, strikeout plus 4, got him. And he'll go ahead and get White for out number 2. 2 outs now for Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 3. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 6. Correa stays at second base. Bush will go ahead and make the pitch. Bush, 5-5 against the switch left. That is a blank. Gonzalez, 3-1, and that is a fly ball hit to left field. And it will be DeShields getting to that. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit. The Astros holding on to a 4-2 lead after 7 as after further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Minute Maid Park. Check out his awesome, spectacular, terrific, unbelievable channel. You forgot to bring your uke on vacation. Shame on you, sir. How do you forget the uke? I can't believe it. Coastal South Carolina. I have been there a couple of times. Hilton Head mostly. Went to watch a golf tournament at Harbortown Golf Links. The 18th hole, one of the most beautiful holes in golf with that lighthouse. Top of the 8th inning, Astros have a 4-2 lead. Ian Desmond is the leadoff batter. They got right switch right. Keuchel did a great job, but they're going to go to the bullpen here, and they're going to bring in some relief help. What a job by Keuchel, though. Keuchel with 12 strikeouts in this ball game. But the Astros will turn it over to the pen, and we'll see a right-hander here. So coming on to pitch for the Astros is going to be Will Harris. 1 win, 2 losses, 12 saves, a 2.25 ERA. Harris will come in to pitch. Giles is the closer, so I will not use him here. So Ian Desmond will go ahead and bat against Harris. You're in Seabrook, but got to spend one night in historic Charleston. Oh, it's gorgeous. I've been there. It's beautiful, absolutely there, Steve. It really is. So top of the eighth inning, 4-2 Astros in this very important game here at Minute Maid Park. Harris with the pitch. 4-5, error on a throw. Desmond, 6-3. That's a grounder to second base. That ball is hit to Altuve. His error rating is a 3. That's a 5. He won't make an error. He'll take care of it and toss it over. One down. One out. Next batter is Beltran. Beltran is 1 for 3. He's got a double in the ball game. Harris with the pitch. 6-2. Strikeout 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Beltran will go down on strikes for the second time in the game. And now here's Beltre. Beltre 0 for 2. Harris, they'll go ahead, set it up and deal. Harris, 3-1. Against the righty, that's a walk plus. That 19, believe it or not, is going to miss. He becomes a 19, but -1 is an 18. So there is no walk. Beltre, 2-3, and it's a base hit to right field. So he doesn't get the walk, but he gets the first base anyway, and that will be the first hit of the game for Beltre. And now a chance for Odor. Odor is 0 for 3. He's looking for his first hit. Strategy rolls are still on. Beltre, though, a threat probably not to do anything, and he will stay right where he is. Beltre on it first. Harris will go ahead and pitch to Odor. Fans here at Minute Maid Park hoping for a good pitch. Harris will set up and pitch. Harris, 3-5, error on a grounder. Odor, 5-2. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Altuve. His error rating is a 3. That's a 16. Altuve will take care of it, take his time, and he is going to tag second base on his own since he was playing close to the bag, and that'll retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Rangers. Will go to the bottom of the eighth. Leading off for the Astros will be Carlos Gomez. And Gomez is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Bush is tired. They've got right, and right coming up. Pretty much everybody was a righty and maybe one switch. I think, this is 2016, right? Let me see what the Rangers want to do. Matt Bush is going to come out of the game, and coming on to pitch now for the Rangers will be Tony Barnett. 7 wins, 3 losses, no saves, a 2.09 ERA. Barnett will be the 4th Ranger pitcher. This Ranger bullpen is not bad. Gomez will lead it off here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 4-2 Astros. As Baseball Demo says, and it gives us an expensive plug, and that is that's a very expensive plug, Baseball Demos. I should charge you a super chat for that. Yes, it is brought to you by Morris's Wig Shop. Yes. Barnett, 1-6, range play. Gomez, 1-3. That's a single into right field, but Chu's got a beat on it. His range is a 3. And he won't get it. It'll be a base hit. There was no way he could get there anyway. So Gomez will wind up at first base with a leadoff single. And now the batter is Marisnik. Marisnik is 1 for 3. And they're going to keep him in there because he's got very good range. So Marisnik will stay there and bat. Infield double play. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 15. Gomez will stay put. Barnett. 5-5, strikeout. The 18 will just miss. Marisnik, 2-3, and that is a ground ball to short. 2-3-4. Second base, pivot, Andrus, 0 pivot. 1-4 double play. They got it, 2 outs. So 6-4-3 double play. 2 men away as Marisnik grounds out into the twin killing. And that is actually the first double play in the ball game. And now here's Springer. I've had some people tell me there are too many double plays. I've gone a number of games where we never had one. Springer is 2 for 4, a home run and a double. As I said, some people like to knock this game. I don't know why. It's awesome. Barnett will go ahead and pitch. Barnett, 6-5 against a righty. That will be an out. And it'll be a ground ball to first, handled easily by Rua. And he will take it himself and end the inning. No runs and a hit. And the Astros holding on to a 4-2 lead after 8. But will we see some ninth inning magic? I know Steeler fan definitely wants to see some ninth inning magic. He wants ninth inning magic across the board. Ryan Rua will lead off for the Rangers. Astros will go to the closer, and in this game is Ken Giles. 2 wins, 5 losses, 15 saves, a 4.11 ERA. Giles' mission, get the game over. Ryan Rua, he will lead off. He is 0 for 3. He struck out 3 times. Top of the 9th, 4-2 Astros in a very big game. The Astros have not won an inside pitch game yet. The Rangers have not lost one yet. Giles with the pitch. Giles, 1-3, error on a grounder. Rua, 6-3, and that's going to not be an error. That's a slow hit ball to short. It's picked up by Correa. Rua has a base running rating of 4. The throw to first, not in time. Rua will get there. So Rua gets an infield single, and that will bring the tying run to the plate in Andrus. Andrus is 2 for 3, a single and a double. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Giles will go ahead and set it up here. Rua will go ahead and set. Rua sets it. At least do it. If you're going to knock it, at least do it 3 times. Rua will go ahead, and here comes the pitch from Giles. Giles, 6-4. Range play at the park. Minute Maid. 1-2. It's a ground ball to first, and that ball is hit to Gonzalez at double play depth. His range is a 3. He'll get it. Now let's see if he can turn the double play. 3 minus 2 is 1. And since it was hit to first, no adjustment. So the only way they turn a double play here is on a pivot rating for shortstop Correa. -1 is a 0. So there's no way for a double play. That is a 2. Rua is going to go ahead and make it to second base since his base running rating will stay right where it is. So that'll be handled by Gonzalez. He'll tag the bag and get the out. And Rua will move over to second. So Rua over to second on a ground out to first. And now the batter is LaCroix. And LaCroix is 0 for 1 since coming in to take over at the catcher spot. Truly one of the with the Astros call the bullpen. A reminder that Billy Wagner is still in the Hall of Fame. Steve, I've been saying that Billy Wagner and K-Rod need to be put in the Hall of Fame already. As I said, there are 7 players that should have went in the Hall of Fame before they put in Scott Rowland last year. I have no problem with McGruff. I have no problem with the crime dog. Absolutely not. McGriff, yes, absolutely. But not Todd Helton, not K-Rod, not Billy Wagner. I mean, really, guys? Really? And they didn't put in Beltran in his first year only because of the Astros problem. Rua on at second. Giles will pitch to LaCroix. LaCroix, a very dangerous hitter, makes this Rangers team, in my opinion, a lot better. Infield is back. There's 1 out. Giles will go at, yep, the standings are posted. They're there. Giles with the pitch. Giles, 4-5, strikeout 9. He got LaCroix. Huge K for Giles. And that is out number 2. DeShields is the next batter, but we'll see a pinch hitter for him. And DeShields, so DeShields going to come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit and take over in left field will be Nomar Mazara, 266 average, 20 homers, 64 RBIs. Mazara will now pinch it against Giles. 2 outs here, top of the ninth, 4-2. Giles trying to give the Astros their first win on the board. Rua on at second. If Giles makes a mistake, Mazara can hit it out. Fans here at Minute Maid Park are on their feet. Strategy rolls are off. Giles with the deal. Giles, 2-6. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-13. The 9 is good. Against the righty, Mazara needs a 12. A 12 or lower. This is a tie game. And, well, for those of you who are wondering if this game was going to end something like that, I hate to disappoint you, but we're going to have some bottom of the ninth inning action coming on. Kaboom! That ball is high! That ball is deep! That ball is gone! Home run! Nomar Mazara! This game is tied! Stadium barfs. Yeah. Ken Giles unleashes one in the wheelhouse for Mazara, who comes on in a pinch hit roll and bombs a 2-run bomb. We're tied at 4. Ninth inning magic strikes again. The batter now is HOU, and HOU is 1 for 4. Giles is now tired, and they're going to let him pitch here and try to get out of this inning. HOU does not do as well against righties as it does against lefties. So Giles will go ahead and pitch to HOU here. Top of the ninth, now tied at 4 as Giles blows the save and ruins a great game by Dallas Keuchel. Giles will pitch. Giles, 2-6. Home run chance again. Lefty, 1-13, but the 17 is too high. HOU, 3-1, and it's a ground ball to short. That'll get handled by Correa. He'll handle it, throws to first, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 2 hits, a 2-run bomb by Nomar Mazara, and we go to the bottom of the ninth. Nomar Mazara will take over in left field. So timeout for substitution. And a card change. As Mazara is in left for this game. So the left field will improve a little bit to -1. So that's now -3, 0, -2. Bottom of the ninth inning, tied at 4. Tony Barnett is the pitcher for the Rangers, and I think they're going to let him pitch. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. And Alex Bregman will lead off for the Astros. He's 0 for 3 with a walk. Bottom of the ninth inning now, tied at 4, as Nomar Mazara comes off the bench and slaps a 2-1 bomb off of Giles. Barnett with the pitch. Barnett, 5-3, possible error. Bregman, 6-4, fly ball, left field. That is hit to Mazara. His error rating is a 0. He won't make one out there. He'll make the catch, and that is out number 1. Mazara has no error rating in left field. Now the batter is Altuve. Altuve is 0 for 3. He has is 2 for 4. He has 2 singles. Altuve, a definite home run hitter. Barnett's got to be careful with him. Barnett with the pitch. Barnett, 2-6, strikeout 11. That just misses. Altuve, 1-6, And that is going to be a fly out to left field. And once again, Mazzara is going to get tested, but he'll make it 2 outs. By the way, game of the year candidate due to the ninth inning magic. Usually anytime we have ninth inning magic, it becomes a game of the year candidate. Now the batter is Correa. Correa is 1 for 2, a double and 2 walks. Barnett is now tired, but they're going to say, go ahead and get him. Finish this inning off and get us into extras. Barnett will set it up and pitch. Barnett, 1-1, strikeout 10, swing and a miss, strikeout, and the inning is over. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. And we're going to extras, and we're tied at 4. Stadium groans. We go to the top of the 10th inning, tied at 4. Leading off for the Rangers will be Ian Desmond. Giles is done. 2 righties and a switch coming up, so the Rangers will go to a right-hander in the bullpen, and it will be Pat Neshek. 2 wins, 2 losses, no saves, a 3.06 ERA. Neshek will be the 4th Astros pitcher. Ghost runner rules are not in effect until I have to bring in a starter that has no relief appearances on it. Then the ghost runner will begin in the next full inning. But right now, not at this time. Still got plenty of relief pitchers. Neshek, and he can pitch for 3, so let's see what happens. Desmond leads off. He's 0 for 4. Neshek, 3-4, wild pitch, ball 1. Neshek again, 1-4, strikeout 16. Yeah, he got him. Called strike 3 on Desmond. Struck him out. Lots of strikeouts in this ball game. And of course, as one of our guys from yesterday stated, there were a lot of strikeouts in the 2016 season. Here's Beltran. Beltran is 1 for 4. Neshek with the pitch. 5-4. Range play at the park. Minute Maid Park. 6-5. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Bregman. His range is a 3. That is a 6. And that's going to be a double for Beltran. He'll slap it down the line. So Beltran will wind up at second base. The go-ahead run is in scoring position. And now the batter is Beltre. Beltre is 1 for 3, has a single and a walk. Fans here at Minute Maid Park can't believe it. They were 1 out away from winning the ball game. And now Beltre coming up to bat. 1 out, infield is back. Strategy rolls are on. And nothing on the 10. Beltran stays at second. Neshek will go ahead and pitch to Beltre. Neshek, 5-2. Home run result against the righty. Beltre needs a 12. That's a 3. And the Rangers, in the last couple of innings, not only tied the game, they just stole the lead. Kaboom! That ball is high! That ball is hitting deep to left field! And that ball is going to bounce off that big wall up there, and that's going to be gone. Home run, Adrian Beltre. Stadium barfs. Blech. A 2-run bomb by Adrian Beltre as Neshek goes ahead and pitches him a grapefruit, and he turns that into fruit salad. 6-4 Rangers. And the fans here at Minute Maid Park cannot believe it. And now the batter is Odor. And Neshek is now tired. Odor is 0 for 4. And they are going to... They're going to let Neshek pitch to... Will you let him pitch to Odor, I guess? Or... Nah, that'll be it for him. Neshek going to come out of the game as he gives up a big-time bomb. Now 6-4 Rangers. Now coming on to pitch for the Astros will be Michael Felice. 8 wins, 1 loss, no saves, a 4.43 ERA. Felice will be the 5th Astro pitcher, and he can pitch to 5. So he will go up against Rougned Odor. 1 out, top of the 10th. Now 6-4 Rangers. Felice with the pitch. Felice 1-3. That's at the park. Minute Maid 1-1. Ground out to third base. That'll be taken care of by Bregman. And the throw goes to first for the out. 2 away. Next batter is Rua. And Rua is 1 for 4. Felice will go ahead and set up against Rua here. Astros were 1 out away from getting their first win on the board, but the Rangers said, hold the phone, Central. Felice, 5-6, strikeout 12. He'll get Rua on that, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits, a 2-run bomb by Adrian Beltre, and we go to the bottom of the 10th. Evan Gattis will lead off for the Stros. The Rangers will go ahead to the bullpen, and they will bring in their closer for the game, and that was Sam Dyson. 3 wins, 2 losses, 38 saves, a 2.43 ERA. Dyson is the 5th Ranger pitcher. And he will try to get this game over in the bottom of the 10th. Here's Gattis. Gattis is 2 for 4, though, having a good night. He's got 2 singles. 6-4 Rangers. Dyson, 6-4. That's a pitcher result. And that 3 against the righty is going to be an out. A 1-16 against the righty is an out. That's a 3, and that is going to be a ground ball, second base. Odor will get that and toss it over for out number 1. 1 out. Next batter is White. White is the designated hitter, and he is going to bat because really there's nobody else better than his 217 average on the bench. So he will bat. White will go ahead and bat against Dyson. 1 out here, bottom of the 10th. Dyson with the pitch. Dyson, 6-1. Range play at the park. Minute Maid, 1-3. Ground ball, second base. It's a range play for Odor. His range is a 3. That's a 5. It'll be a base hit. So White goes ahead, and he'll get on base with a single, as Odor couldn't get to it. And now the tying run coming up for the Astros. And it is Marwin Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 4. He does have a little home run power. Infield is a double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Dyson will go ahead and pitch to Gonzalez. Fans here at Minute Maid Park hoping Gonzalez can do what Beltre just did. Fans are loud, hoping to mess up Dyson. Dyson with the pitch. 3-5. That's at the park. Minute Maid Park. 3-1, and it's a ground ball to short. Can they turn it? 2, 3, 4. Second base, pivot, Odor, +1. A 1-5, it's a double play. That's your game. Ground ball to short. Picked up there by Andrus. Throws to Odor. Pumps once, pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. The Texas Rangers steal this one from the Astros in 10 innings, 6-4. Stadium barfs. Yeah. No runs and a hit for the Astros as the Texas Rangers, with 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning, and then a 2-run pinch hit bomb by Nomar Mazara, and then a 2-run homer in the 10th by Adrian Beltre. And they'll take a 6-4 win here over the Astros at Minute Maid Park. And with that, the Astros are now 0-4 for the board. They cannot tie. They really can't tie right with anybody right now. They're going to have to win second or first place outright. What a win for the Texas Rangers on the road here in 10. Definitely game of the year candidate and a good way to continue the month of August. This is a bad loss for the Astros. Final line score coming up. For the Rangers, 6 runs on 11 hits and no errors. For the Astros, 4 runs on 11 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Tony Barnett. He'll go ahead and get the win. Pat Neshek will take the loss, and Sam Dyson will pick up the save. In extra innings, what a victory for the Rangers tonight to come back and beat the Astros with 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning, as the Rangers will get some 9th inning magic. Oh boy, this 2016 season, really, really good so far. We are not done. 10-minute ticker coming right up. Dang. Gotten some good ones so far this season. 2016 has been a lot of fun. We're not done with it yet. We still got 2 more months of regular season and, of course, the playoffs, guys. And the next season that you guys choose, well, who knows what excitement that one will bring. People wonder why I love Inside Pitch so much. It's because of games like this. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Rangers will actually get the victory on the Astros tonight. 1956. I know you really want that season, but we'll see what happens as we go to the selection show is still about 2 months away. Let's find out what happened. Dyson will clean up. I'll just ignore that. I'll just ignore it. Let's see how the rest of the majors does. August 5th, Baltimore at the White Sox. Orioles, let's see, 752, and that is 5. White Sox, 936, and that is 4, and that's a win for the O's. The Mets taking on the Tigers right now. So my Mets are going up against Chuck Rawlings' Tigers. Mets 425, and that is 2. Tigers 426, and that is also 2. So my Mets and his Tigers are tied. Extra innings coming up. Mets roll a 1, -1 is 0. Tigers roll a 6, +2 is 8, and it will be the Tigers beating my Mets in this one. Let's see here. I'm sorry, let's go here. 6 and 4. Toronto at Kansas City. Blue Jays 1332, and that is 4. Royals 611, that is 0, and that's a win for the Jays. Cleveland and the Yankees. Indians 1133, and that is 4. Yankees 1063, and that is 8. And the Yankees actually will get a win. Cubs and Oakland. Cubs 2634, and that is 7. Athletics 225, and that is 2. And that's another win for the Cubs. Angels and the Mariners. Angels 863, 7 runs. Mariners 2265, 12 runs, and the Mariners will lengthen their distance between them and the Tigers for second. Minnesota at Tampa Bay. No, actually, that was rigged, Chuck. Minnesota 931, and that is 3. Tampa Bay 834, and that is 4. It's a win for the Rays. Brewers and the Diamondbacks. Brewers not officially out of it yet. Brewers 1365, and that is 10. Arizona 1115, and that is 2. That's a win for the Brew Crew. Marlins and the Rockies. Rockies are actually above 500. Marlins, let's see, 1652, and that is 7. Rockies 422, that's 2. Another win for the Fish. They lengthen their lead over the Mets in the NL East. Red Sox and the Dodgers, big interleague series. Red Sox 14-15, and that is 2. Dodgers 843, and that's 4. It's a win for the Dodgers. Reds and the Pirates. Reds 636, and that is 3. Pirates 731, and that is also 3. They will tie. They will tie. Reds roll a 6 plus 0. Pirates roll a 1 plus 0. This game will belong to the Reds. Philadelphia and the Padres. Philadelphia, let's see here, 821, and that is 2. Padres 841, and that's 4. It's a win for the Friars. Braves and the Cardinals. Braves 1016, that is 2. Cardinals 1712, and that is also 2. And they will have extras. Cardinals trying to stay relevant. Atlanta rolls a 6 plus 0. Cardinals roll a 2. Minus 1 is 1, and that will be a win for the Bravos. Giants and the Nationals continuing a big series. That's a big series in the National League right now. Giants 1035, and that is 4. Nationals 724, and that is 2. That's a win for the Giants. Believe it or not, the Giants are right ahead of the Dodgers, but not by much. On to August 6th, Baltimore and the White Sox. Orioles 942, and that is 4. White Sox 412, that's 0. A win for the O's. Mets and the Tigers once again. Mets and the Tigers. Mets 934, and that is 4. Tigers 1752, and that is 7. And that game was definitely rigged. Rangers and the Astros. Rangers 12-53, and that is 6. Astros 12-16, and that is 2. And the Astros are on a bad losing streak. Toronto at Kansas City. Blue Jays 625, and that is 2. Royals 452, and that is 4. That's a win for the Royals. Cleveland at the Yankees. Indians 915, and that's 2. Yankees 465, that is 7. And the Yankees beat the Indians twice. Cubs in Oakland. Cubs 1533, and that is 5. Athletics 444, and that's 4. The Cubs will get the win. Angels and the Mariners. Angels 1033, and that's 4. Mariners 942, and that's 4. They will tie. Angels roll a 5. Minus 3 is 2. Seattle rolls a 2. Minus 1 is 1. And the Angels will get the win. Minnesota and the Rays. Twins 961, that is 7. Tampa Bay 2052, and that is 8. And that's a win for the Rays as the Twins continue to stink. Milwaukee and Arizona. Brewers 1655, and that is 8. Diamondbacks 1466, that's 11. And the Diamondbacks will beat the Brewers. Marlins and the Rockies. Marlins 1262, and that is 8. Rockies 1715, and that is 3. And the Marlins lengthen their lead over the Mets even more in the NL East for second. Boston and the Dodgers. Red Sox 1315, and that is 2. Dodgers 954, and that is 6. That's a win for the Dodgers. Reds and the Pirates. Reds 636, 3 runs. Pirates 1956, and that is 9 runs. That's a win for the Bucks, Philadelphia, and the Padres. Phillies 524, that is 2. Padres 13-12, and that is 1. And that's a win for the Fightin' Phils. Braves and the Cardinals. Braves 314, that is 1. Cardinals 1955, that is 8. And a win for the Redbirds. Giants and the Nationals. Giants 642, and that is 4. Nationals 12-11, that's 0, and another win for the Giants. On to August 7th, Baltimore and the White Sox. Baltimore 16-31, and that is 5. White Sox 6-13, that's 1. Another win for the O's. Mets and the Tigers. Can the Mets get one win in this series? Mets 14-41, and that is 5. Tigers 5-41, and that is 3. And finally, a game that was not rigged. My Mets get a happy recap. Rangers and the Astros. Rangers 9-36, and that is 4. Astros 7-43, and that is also 4. They will tie. This is a big one here. Texas rolls a 4, plus 6 is 10. Astros roll a 6, plus 1 is 7, and that is a win for the Rangers. The Rangers sweep the Astros tonight. Toronto and the Royals. Blue Jays 10-55, and that is 6. Royals 863, and that is 7. And that is a win for the Royals. No, it wasn't, Chuck. That was not a rigged game. Cleveland and the Yankees. Cleveland 622, and that is 2. Yankees 722, and that is also 2. They will tie. Cleveland rolls a 4, plus 1 is 5. Yankees roll a 6, plus 2 is 8. And the Yankees, well, I said yesterday that all the Indians did was win, unless they play the Yankees. They just got swept tonight by the Bronx Bombers. Cubs and Oakland. Cubs 9-25, and that is 3. Oakland 124, and that is 1. And all the Cubs do is win. Angels and the Mariners. Angels 9-13, and that's 1. Mariners 9-45, and that is 5. That's a win for the Mariners. They lengthen their lead over the Astros in second. Minnesota at Tampa Bay. Twins 9-55, that is 6. Rays 13-44, and that is 6. They will tie. Minnesota rolls a 3, minus 2 is 1. Rays roll a 1, minus 4 is -3. That will be a win for the Twins. Milwaukee at Arizona. Brewers 12-35, and that is 4. Diamondbacks 13-61, and that is it. And that is 8. Win for the Diamondbacks. Not a good night for the Brewers. Marlins and the Rockies. Marlins 12-45, and that is 6. Rockies 11-44, and that is 5. And that is another win for the Marlins. Red Sox and the Dodgers. Red Sox 15-26, and that's 4. Dodgers 7-31, and that is 3. And the Red Sox will get a victory. Reds and the Pirates. Reds 9-13, that is 1. Pirates 8-32, that is 3. And that's a win for the Bucks. Philadelphia and the Padres. Phillies 11-25, and that is 3. Padres 8-36, and that is 4. A win for the Friars. Braves and the Cardinals. Braves 9-45, and that is 5. Cardinals 12-56, that is 7. That's a win for the Redbirds. Giants and the Nationals. Giants 4, 65. That is 7. Nationals 535, and that is 3. And that's a win for the Giants, and the Marlins actually getting a little closer to the Nationals. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be August 8th. We will be at Safeco Field as the Detroit Tigers will take on the Seattle Mariners. Michael Fulmer will go for the Tigers. Hisashi Iwakuma will go for the Mariners. A very big American League matchup. Mariners trying to stay ahead of the Astros. Maybe try to catch the Rangers. Detroit, all they got to do, stay above 500. They should be fine. Big game tomorrow night. Tigers and the Mariners. Fulmer and Iwakuma. Be there or be square. Doug Hunt, Chuck Rawlings, baseball with the demos. Texag 75, Steve Tower. And let's see, Scooney 007, Vita Productions, Bob's Tabletop Sports, David Vega, Brian B., Mike Eisenberg. I'm sorry I did not see you there. Clee Baseball Fan. And let's see here. Brad Church, Jeremy Brooks, Steeler Fan, Woodman 564, DB, and Thomas Bartlett. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the X-ray machines. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy. It's coming from someone who's got COVID. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Texas Rangers pull off grand larceny and steal this game from the Houston Astros. A 6-4 win in 10 innings. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.